And we are live, everyone. Welcome to the Sneaky Flex. We are back for episode 8 with the Sneaky Girls. Tonight it is the Sneaky Girl, but the real stars of the show tonight will be Rowan. Miss Maisy has a basketball game tonight, so tonight is the Sneaky Girl show. But every week, Maisy and Rowan each pick 3 flex players. The first 7 weeks, they've had some really great flex picks. I can't wait to see who they're picking tonight. Maisy did leave her picks for Rowan to read tonight, so hopefully her handwriting is better this time. You'll have to let me know when you get on the show, Rowan. So we want to give a shout out to our incredible sponsor, Women of Fantasy Football, for supporting this show and helping spotlight the next generation of women football fans and fantasy experts. Thank you, Josh, for filling in for me last week. I was on vacation. It was so much fun, but it's great to be back. I can't wait. So let's get this party started. Well, hello. Hi, Sneaky Girl. How's it going today?
Good.
Yeah. So what's going on? How was school?
It was good.
Yeah. Anything good in school? You guys got anything happening? Are you in the band still? Yeah. How's that going?
Pretty good. There's one thing I don't know how to do, but I'm kind of learning.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what that's all about. And like, how is the basketball team doing? Are they winning?
Well, they lost, so they don't actually keep track, but one of the players on the basketball team, their mom keeps track. So they lost the first 2, and then they won the one against Morley Nelson. Today they're playing Pierce Park.
Okay, so they kind of are really keeping track, aren't they? That's cool. Hey, so what do you got over there? What are you snacking on?
So this is probably one of my number one Trader Joe's, but it's not sponsored yet, but we want it to be sponsored.
Yes.
But yeah, this unexpected cheddar cheese spread.
I've had that. That stuff is fire.
Yeah, especially with wheat thins. Those are my favorite crackers to have with it.
Oh man, yeah, I have had that. Now that I didn't look at it earlier before the show, but now that I see that, that's some good stuff there. Yeah, totally. Hey, so listen, we're going to give a quick rundown for the picks last week when I wasn't here. But so Rowan, Tucker Kraft Mac and Cheese had 5 receptions for 58 yards and a touchdown for 16.80 fantasy points. Dallas Yogurt had 3 receptions for 18 yards, 4.8. Matthew Golden had 4 receptions, 37 yards for 7.7. And then Maisy's pick, she had Sterling Shepard, 7 receptions, 25 yards, 7.5. Kenneth Walker, 17 carries, 66 yards, 6.6. Sam Laporta had 3 receptions for 15 yards and 4.5. So I know that your sister's not here today, but I will say, you know what? What did you do last week? Nailed it.
Nailed it.
You know you did. That Tucker Mac and Cheese, that was a really good pick. And you know what? I got to tell you something. Remember Rashad Jennings when he came on the show last year? Okay, so I'm in a league with him, and someone traded him the morning, just like a couple days ago, that morning, he traded Darren Waller for Tucker Kraft, okay? And like 2 hours later, Darren Waller went on IR. Luckily, it wasn't me that traded, thank goodness. I was just like, oh my gosh. So that guy that did that.
That poor person.
Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes, right?
They traded this really good player for a player that just went on IR.
Well, I kind of was thinking about it, though. He was already a little, hurt.
I have so many people that are hurt in the Scott Fish Bowl that I don't have enough IR spots.
Oh, no. You might have to cut somebody loose that you're not, you know what I mean? You just might have to. Those are tough decisions to make, though. You know. Oh, look at that! You got Jenny wanting the Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I don't want it to be annoying and crunchy, so I'm just eating it with my finger.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So everybody, we are going to get to the start sit question. So sit tight for that. So you guys have just been doing so good, and I missed you so much last week. So we are going to talk about tonight's first pick. So Rowan, who is your first pick? We just talked about him, didn't we?
I have Tucker Kraft again because he had a great week last week, and that's what I wrote here. I said he had a great game last week. He scored a touchdown and has has had almost all his games. One touchdown, almost all his games. And the Steelers, who he's playing, are also third worst against tight end. I forgot the word touchdown.
Oh, we have a special guest in the house, don't we? Look at who's here.
Yep. He had to do radiation, so I had to set up by myself.
And you did it. We're so proud of you. You know what? I don't even know how to do that stuff. Why do you think I have Josh here every week? I don't know how to do those things. So you did great. I love it. All right. So hey, so your sister, the last time that you made her or read her picks for her, you were unable to read her handwriting.
I was.
Did she do a better job this time? Who is her first pick?
Her first pick is Travis Kelce because he has a 91% catch rate in the last 4 weeks. That's it. Yep.
Okay. All right. And then who would be your second pick? I got you when you were mid chew. You're gonna have to wait until we're done with the picks, then you can keep eating.
Okay. Number 2, I have Khalil Shakir because he has an average of 6+ targets a game over the last 3 weeks.
Vince can only use crayons, and he is not allowed to have scissors either.
He can't even use like dull pencils.
Well, you know, this is
markers.
Yeah, not permanent markers. That's for sure. All right, and then who is Maisy's second pick?
Maisy's second pick is Harold Fannin, right?
Yep.
Because he has the 5th most targets amongst tight ends.
Yeah, he kind of has been killing it there. So we had some dead air. That's okay. All right, so who is your third pick?
Oh, my third pick is Dallas Yogurt because he's had 5 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks and had a really good game against the New York Giants, and that's who he's up against today.
Very nice. All right. And then who is Maisy's third pick?
Maisy's third and last pick. This is the one that I was kind of worried about. This one is not very good handwriting. Troy Franklin, because he's had a lot of yards per
probably yards per carry. Troy Franklin. Yep. Yards per carry. Okay. Yeah. So especially if that's PPR, you're going to get those extra points there. Very good. Yeah. Very nice. Good job deciphering her handwriting. Hopefully, is she going to be back next week?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. All right. You ready to do some start set questions before you eat another cracker? I got you. All right. Here you go. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay. Hi, hope all is well. Need to start too. Jordan Mason, Rico, or R. White? Rashad White, right?
Yep.
Full PPR. Okay. I'm gonna say Jordan Mason and Rashad White.
All right. I like it. And I think Josh in the background likes it. You can't see him, but he's giving 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I can't see him.
All right, here you got another one. Got some tight end questions
Hunter
here from
Henry
Ann.
or Evan Ingram. Oh, hey, that's cool. Both their middle names match. Both their first names match their last names. Or JHEE. I'm gonna go with Hunter Henry.
All right, that is another thumbs up. I love that. That is a great pick. You had all these start quit sit questions. Awesome. There you go.
Wide receiver, Alec Pierce or wide receiver, Jalen Coker.
Hey, make sure that Rita's not playing me in Scott Fishbowl because we play each other. So if she is, don't give her. We don't play each other. You can be honest.
Okay. I think Alec Pierce.
All right. All right. Here you go.
Rowan, so you think tight ends are gonna kill it this weekend? Since Sunday.
What? Sunday's tight end day? Who knew?
I didn't know that, but yeah.
I did not either. But you know what? Ann knew, and I'll bet you our friend Kelly also knew that. But
well, I did pick Tucker Kraft, and Maisy picked Harold Bannon.
So we will be keeping an eye on those for sure. Oh yeah, here's a good one too.
Do you have a that's a hard one. Like if you have a backup, then like I would say the backup. But if he's your only
player, that's gonna be tough. Yeah.
And if you're like asking if you should pick up a player, wow. I'm gonna say, just in case, I think you should have an extra player, and then maybe you can make more of a good assumption when it's closer to game time.
Yep, I think
it's a hard one because I'm scared that they won't play, and then I'm like, no.
I know, and you know he was on bye. So hopefully he does. You're right. That is such great advice and such good questions too. So we've got all of our friends here in the chat. I want to make here. Vince wants to know this.
Should I make my own cheese spread or sit this one? I think you should just make a trip to Trader Joe's. I mean,
I don't know if they have those in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you not have Trader Joe's in Australia?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Oh, look at that. And Jenny's playing Ryan Kennedy. So she's going to take you know who Ryan is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's playing him this week. So, oh, look, Cindy made it in time. This is the one I got to hang out with this weekend. She won $90 in the first horse race.
Nice.
Yeah. Nobody won anything the rest of the day. That was kind of a bummer, but you know. Oh, look, see, they do not have Trader Joe's. Yeah. Oh, here we got another one.
This one's just cheddar cheese, so you can just melt
that stuff
down
is so good.
cheese.
All right, you got another one here.
Start 2 running backs: Rashad White, Brees Hall. Are these all running backs?
Yep.
Okay. Why did you put Rashad with 2 A's? Is that how it's spelled?
I think it might be right.
I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I notice all the little details.
There's a couple different ways to spell that name, though. That's true.
Okay.
All right. So what do you think? Who are you going to pick there? You got 2.
I'm going to say Rashad White and Brees Hall.
All right. All right. That's a tough one too, for sure. But I love Rashad White. But you know what? We will have to look that up just to see. Oh, look, Vince said they have a Harris farm though. Maybe that's something similar. I don't know, but it might be something similar.
Is it something similar? Yeah. That's how you spell your name.
Oh, look. All right. They said that that's how you spell it. So, yep. Okay. Yeah, there are a couple different ways. So, hey, real quick, since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're raising money to support We Got This, a cancer organization designed to help survivors thrive, not just survive. So we're raffling off a signed AJ Green Bengals jersey. Tickets are just $5.
I get to spin the wheel.
You do. And the raffle ends on 10/29. So on 10/30, with the day before Halloween, the episode of the Sneaky Flex, the girls will be spinning the wheel and we will be giving that jersey away. So get those tickets purchased and win a really cool jersey like I did. Thank you, Faith, for mailing that out. Look, everybody. I mean, come on.
I won her that.
She did. That was amazing. So everybody get those tickets. We also have our official WOFF Breast Cancer Awareness t-shirts available. So hit the link in the description to get yourself a shirt. Again, all proceeds benefit We Got This. A big thank you to Bonnie Robinson for designing this awesome shirt. So this has been the latest episode of The Sneaky Girl. Do you have anything else for tonight, Rowan?
I made a finger puppet.
Very nice. What is that made out of?
Origami paper.
Oh, they actually.
Okay, it just has a design, so it's hard to see the face, but it's
all right, very nice. So, but be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Women of Fantasy Football YouTube channel so you never miss any of the shows. Also follow at the Sneaky Flex on Twitter. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Go get your lineup set, and we'll see you next week. All right, good job, Rowan. Thanks.